you're involved in any of the Joy Sparkle BS stuff, y'all know Alex, aka Shrub Time, because he was one of Joy's close friends, and if you guys watched his stuff and you were a part of the community group that he was starting for Joy, under Joy's name, under the pretenses of loving Joy, then you know that, you know, he came off as one of her best friends. It was her, Sai, and Shrub Time.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Don't get it twisted. I wanted to talk to you guys for a little while and discuss what's been going on with JSBS and that completely dead horse. We could not beat that thing anymore. It could not be any deader than it is. I promise you that. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculousness and out of hand. And, you know, I saw, if any of you guys that follow Joy and Phil, I saw Phil's recent video about how Richard Stiles was completely inappropriate with him. He was threatened. I actually saw some of this stuff going on Twitter, and I had to step back and say to myself, would you really engage in this kind of negativity anywhere else? And the answer is no, absolutely not. I would not hang around. You know, if people were arguing and acting a fool, I'd be the first one out of there. I don't have time for that. You know, I'm an older person. My time is truly precious to me. And when you guys, all you younger people, when you get older, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. You know, we don't have all the time in the world. And we did beat it to death. The negativity is unbelievable. It truly is. I mean, it's not even balanced anymore. It's very unhealthy. And I went down the rabbit hole because in the beginning I was offended for people with the racist comment that she made and that half-assed apology. And it didn't work for me, you know, it really didn't. And I was concerned about people that have any kind of cognitive delay or dysfunction, really being around a person like that. And the more I started to look in her comments, I saw how really sick it is. It's like a bunch of sick people all together feeding off each other, and it's craziness. It really is. You know, where you have to say, okay, well, birds of a feather flock together. Do you know what I'm saying? So they have to be a similar mindset to continuously to be involved in all of this drama. Now, the clips that we're seeing here are from Rainbow Unicorn, I believe her name is, and I will put a link in the description box. So if you'd like to go check out her channel and the whole video, please, you know, do so. It's just, I want you to just see this whole dynamic. You guys have seen it over and over again, and people are still blaming others for Joy's behavior. So let's just check and see what this is all about and what Miss Rainbow Unicorn thinks. Alrighty, let's travel into the Twilight Zone.
Together, they were going through this drama, people were shipping them, but oh, ha ha ha, they were just friends. Like, y'all know who I'm talking about. Mr. fucking got the towel on his head. If y'all are watching me, I made a goofy video dedicated to him, Joy, and my connector, which poured over Joy. He did all of this under her name, under pretenses of being her friend. Livid, especially finding out that he took money. That was a new development. He made some accusations, and I'm about to spill some tea, even though, I mean, technically it's not spilling tea because this is stuff that Joyce just went over in her stream, but if you didn't catch it, it's new to you. And some of this is going to be new to you because she didn't get into super detail. I'm going to get into super detail and some shit because I got some shit to say. Basically, he lied about being good friends with her, and he lied about many, 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 many things. Many things. Like, an unbelievable amount of things he has lied about, and I'm furious. And I feel so sick to my stomach because me and him at one point had gotten close, and I seriously considered him a friend. It makes me want to vomit because he's clearly obsessed with Joy, and the fact that I contributed to his delusions, to his obsession to her, makes me cry. Like, I feel so bad because I have dealt with people like stalkers and stuff like that, so knowing that I might have contributed to someone being obsessive and stalking, like, I don't know if technically you can say he was stalking, but clearly obsessive.
Yeah, you know, this is not to insult this young lady here. However, that's a really emotional response, you know, where she doesn't know Joy. The kid was not stalking. And for that matter, no one knows if Joy was involved in this or not. So, you know, keep your minds open. Whatever you guys are going to do after this video, like I said before, I just really hope that you guys are thinking about the holidays and, you know, this kind of stuff. It's just, these people are very reactive to a person they don't know. I can understand those, you know, maybe her as a patron, however, you know, you want to say. But, you know, I can see being upset then because everybody has been giving her money all along under false pretenses. And I don't know how anyone could think that she was living with this gentleman and they didn't have a relationship together. You know, just like in the beginning when her car broke down. I had this video all ready to go. I worked on it for hours and I had to chuck it. I'm like, you know what? I've proven, I've shown receipts of some of the deceptions that Joy did. It was just like right out there in the open when she said her car broke down, and I was really looking at that video, and it was like her car was making no noise until she said, "Look, guys," and showed you the speedometer, you know, where all the little icons are. It was obvious she did something. It was so obvious. And if, you know, I've done what I could do. There's nothing else that I can do. She's not, you know, that important or pressing of a person to me. And like I said before, in actuality, I really, if it weren't a professional relationship, I would have nothing to do with a person like her. I just wouldn't. I like to surround myself with positivity. And the more I went down this rabbit hole and the more I kept looking, and it was bothering me that there are people that their reasoning skills are off, their social skills are off, and I felt bad for them. But you know, my Italian mama used to tell me, you can't be everybody's mother. You can't. And you really can't. So, you know, normally I have people come to me that have problems seeking help, not this way. And you can't help people that just don't want it and they refuse to see. So let's go on a little bit more, because this is going to be the last unless there's something so big and so exciting that I just have to make a video on her again. But let's go on.
From my beginning, I got to be in some of Joy's streams when she still had her channel, and that's where I met Alex at, and right off the bat it came off that they were good friends. Like when we were on the stream, the way that they had bantered, it seemed almost like somewhat flirty, and I thought that was cute.
There are none so blind than those that refuse to see. Now, this girl says that Joy and Alex came off very flirty, like they were good friends, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. They were having a great time. Yes. How unbelievable is it that a 19-year-old hormonal young man would have any feelings for a 33-year-old woman that's flirting with him? Give me a break. Because like I said back in the other video, but I'm not proving anymore, but in the other video, she says, so if Alex ever comes, so she had an idea, she knew. I just, at this point, none of it is believable. Absolutely none of it. So, I don't know what to say. But I will say this. My natural-born skepticism tells me something was off with this prior clip. Did you hear her say with the drama and they were shipping them? Shipping what? And shipping it to who? That's my question. Unless it's possible, it really is possible that I've gotten that wrong. So if you guys happen to go on her channel and look at her video, check that out and see. You can even just rewind this a little bit and see what she says. It sounds exactly like she's saying shipping. They were shipping something. So, I don't know what that's all about, but I do know, I beat it one last time. I beat it. It's dead. It's buried. Thank the Lord. Really, it's just too much. Let's not, Hey, I feel like singing. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hoo. I can't wait for that. Are you guys ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving? And I love the holidays. Makes me happy. Oh, a little update on my foot and my ankle. My ankle is fractured and I tore a ligament. Oh, I'm so lucky. Oh, it's Murphy's Law. I'll tell you, it's Murphy's Law. But we're going to see how it ends up in a week or so if I have to have a little surgery on it. And really, wish me luck that if I do, it's very little and very small and not painful at all. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye.